Now, finally, I wanted to ask you about this, man. One of your guys that you've been into it with on social media a lot, which is Munchie B.
Oh, that
it seems to be into it with Wack 100, man. What do you think about this situation?
Because Munchie B's a hater, bro. Like, he's a hater. That's what he does, bro. Like, everything that he does on the internet is calculated to benefit him. Like, for instance, Tiny Munchie came out and said something about Mozzie. I guess Mozzie got ran out of Inglewood or whatever. Tiny Munchie confirmed it. Munchie B jumped in front of it saying, no, it didn't happen. But that's only because Munchie B wanted a verse from Mozzie. You see what I'm talking about? It ain't about facts or truth. And I'm not saying it happened to Mozzie, but with a person like Munchie, it's not about what's real, what's facts, or what's truth. It's what can benefit him. You get what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, he's also into it with Blueface. I know you see that, right? He said that he tripping on Blueface because Blueface got Black P Stone whacked out, the STL whacked out, and he said Blueface disrespected the BPSs by saying stangs or whatever, right? And he said that's one reason why he tripping on Blueface. I find that weird because Brick Baby got on the internet, and all y'all know this, got on the internet and said piss stangs, and then made another video saying he's gonna keep dissing him. We look up, Munchie B is having a best friend conversation with him on No Jumper, sitting down, ain't tripping on Brick Baby about it at all. So my thing is this, so you saying you tripping on Blueface for disrespecting the BPSs, but you ain't tripping on Brick Baby, a real op, a rolling 60 crib? You feel what I'm saying? But that goes back to should prove what I was saying. Munchie B only do things that benefit him. Of course he's not going to trip on Brick Baby because, you know, Brick Baby ain't going to press his ass. Of course he's not going to trick on Brick Baby because he's trying to slither his way into No Jumper. You get it? He only speak on shit or don't speak on shit when it benefit him, bro. Like, you can't be jumping on the internet, talk about tripping, talking about calling the BPSs your peers, and you with Brick Baby, and Brick Baby, he say the word piss things freely. That's some buster shit, bro, and that's why I don't with Munchie. Cause that's even with the King Pill nigga. King Pill's a buster. Facts. But is Munchie gonna magnify that? No, he's not. Why? Cause King Pill kisses his ass. Munchie with a couple flawed gangsters, a couple that's busters, a couple that does that he says he don't agree with, but he with him if it's beneficial to him. He's a see. Let me say this. He'll sit down with Brick Baby because he know Brick Baby ain't gonna press him. He ain't gonna sit down with Snoopy Badazz. He ain't gonna sit down with 4 Extra. He ain't gonna sit down with Wack 100. He ain't gonna sit down with Blueface. You feel me? But you would sit down with Brick Baby, a real BPS killer, a real blood killer, got BK tatted on him, and he said, nigga, piss things, and you a with blood though. Nigga, you should have seen how excited Munchie B got when Brick Baby called up to No Jumper. Oh, Brick Baby, that's my boy. I love you. Like, shut your ass up. You feel what I'm saying? That's the shit I be talking about, though, bro.
Now, with the Blueface freestyle, he also dissed the Playboys. He dissed a lot of people, man.
So
and you
what?
Had Big Shad.
He a gangbanger. Them is ops. He ain't gotta like none of them niggas. That's the problem. West Coast is too soft, bro. Like, we probably got the softest gangbangers in the world, bro. Like, god damn, bro. Like, can't even be a blood and get on this and say, cause there's gonna be some bloods calling, crying about it. We got some of the softest gangbangers. Same thing with the Crips. They get on here and say whatever, they're gonna have their homies calling them tripping. Like, goddamn, everybody just need to stop crossing out their C's and B's, bro. Everybody just need to, like, if you ask me, Bloods and Crips is practically the same thing now, bro. Because if you smoke the wrong Crip, you might have some Bloods on you because he probably related to them niggas. And the same thing if it's vice versa. It's the same. It just niggas need to create a whole new gang that's just against all them. Because you can't beef with Bloods and not beef with Crips, or beef with Crips or not beef with Bloods, because all that shit is practically the same thing now, bro. And this is the truth that nobody wants to admit. Blood and the Crippin' is practically the same thing, bro. It is.
There's a lot of hybrid stuff going on.
Yeah, so it's like, I say that to say this, bro. Like, we got some of the softest gangbanging. If that want to get on this motherfucker as a diehard schoolyard Crip and say his direct enemies, that's just what it is, my nigga. You can't tell a man who to like and who to like, or who to dislike and who to who. We grown ass men out here. We can say what we want to say as long as we gonna stand on it. Blood from schoolyard. If he want to say them and stand, oh, it is what it is. Stop crying about it. And when I seen Big Sad crybaby ass crying about it, he really need to shut the fuck up. Dead homies, my, because Big Sad is the only reason we know that the Playboys is gentrified. Big Sad is the only reason we know that Playboy got dead homies and nobody retaliated for the dead Playboys. Big Sad said that. He got on the internet and said, nigga, we got homies that got killed and you ain't slide. He got on the internet and said, nigga, can y'all niggas gentrify Crips, but you want to press the line on Blueface for saying poop butts. Nigga, that was a clout chasing move, because Big said if you really gang banging, you would have never got up on this mother and disrespected your homies for us to have something to say about the Playboys. That's one. And two, you don't give a fuck about Blueface saying poop butts, nigga. Why? Because you used to kiss that P4K ass and Baby Stone Gorillas, and them say crap all the time. Talk about that. Them niggas got whole songs saying crabs this, that, and you be kissing the Baby Stone Gorilla ass, but you hating on Blueface, bro. That's some hater shit, Big Sad. And I'ma tell you, I'ma say what I said on my video, blood. If you don't like what I'm saying, man, you can get down, nigga. Telling you that, Big Sad, nigga, cause that's some hoe. Cause when niggas was on you, I spoke up for you, my nigga. When niggas was hating on you, clout chasing you, I spoke up for you, my nigga. For me to sit back and see you trying to do that to another nigga, bro, that's some bro. And I respected you into that, bro. And I had every reason to get on Big Sad for in the past that I ain't even gonna speak, but he know what I'm talking about. I had plenty of shit to get on your ass for, and I didn't say nothing. Cause I'm not a clout chaser, bro. I don't clout chase for numbers or to make my career pop, bro. But I know I put my neck out there for your ass. And then I gotta look up and see you hating on Blueface when I know you really don't feel like that, bro. F you, my nigga. If you don't like what I'm saying, we can get down. Red Mafia family. On blood.
Now, in one of our previous interviews, you did stick up for Big Sad.
On my mama, nigga, and I don't like that, bro. That's some bro. I'm tired of this clout chasing ass culture. Always nigga trying to find flaws in another. Who give a if that grew up in Santa Clarita? Who give a where it grew the up at? So what? All our stories different, nigga. If we go in there, all you niggas was in the fucking crib sucking your thumbs, crying for your mama at one time in your life. All you was scared on y'all first day of school, nigga. Everybody got a gray area somewhere in their life that they ashamed of. Everybody got that chapter that they don't want spoken out loud, bro. So all this judgmental where this nigga grew up at, where who gives a nigga? Dead homies. Killers come from different journeys, bro. It's niggas back in the day that was from Hoover that turned 6-0, turned out to be a killer. Bloods that turned Crip that turned out to be a killer, bro. Stop judging people's journeys, bro. That's some my nigga. Everybody's journey different, bro. Dead homies. All you niggas got niggas from y'all hood that didn't grow up in y'all hood that got put on through another or related to somebody else, blood. Stop judging the journey just because that doing something your bum can't get up off your ass and do. Or because that got a quality in him that you don't possess, my nigga. Stop that shit, blood. I don't give a where it came from, my nigga. If a nigga's a real dead homies, blood, I don't give a where he used. Who gives a shit? People change every day. Everybody got the entitled to say, well, you know what? I don't want to kick it with these niggas no more. I don't think this game is worth me dying for. I think I want to go do something else. You can do that, bro. Stop making me feel like you stuck with they buster, bum, dusty asses, my nigga. You're not. Feel what I'm saying, my nigga? And if a nigga didn't grow up in your hood, dead homies, you focus on your hood. If another hood put on the from the IE or from Texas or whatever, and they accept that nigga and they love that nigga, they ain't nobody else fucking business. Anybody else speak on that shit as a fucking hater, bro. Feel me? Let's get back to the music, my nigga. Home Bloods. Feel me? Straight up. The DOC, he a West Coast legend. He from Texas. Let's talk about that. Corrupt from Philly. Let's talk about that. I'm just saying though, blood, I'm tired of this judgmental ass culture, blood. Pyro. Up out of here. RMF though. Huh?
I didn't want to cut you off, but I had to ask this. It only comes up, it seems like, when somebody's doing good.
That's it, bro. Blood, look it. When I was in the hood doing Potter, shooting at them ass niggas around the corner protecting grandmama houses, pulling burners on his blood, doing all that shit, but it was bull. The moment the start bracking, oh, he from the IE, he from Marina Body, he from Pittman, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Dead homies. Yeah, I went to school in Paris. So what? Nigga, I went to school in Paris, nigga, 1 year of my fucking life, nigga. But who cares, though? Who cares, though? But like, that's what I'm trying to say. Because always trying to find, nigga, it's niggas in these hoods in Compton and LA that didn't even grow up in LA. Niggas that living in the IE right now, bro. But they only use that against that's doing something better than them. Who cares? Munchie B talking about Blueface from Aceta. So, and this from Inglewood family that ain't from Inglewood. Fuck up out of here. So what? Tired of that hater ass nigga. And if you tired of all that buster shit, you tired of all that fake ass shit, if your homies disloyal to you, if you tired of this selective politicking like Snoopy Badazz, come join the Red Mafia family. Them niggas, bro. Dead homies. That's where I stand with it. RMF.